Till Lindemann is back with a brand new single and a music video with a song called Und die Engel singen, which my GCSE level German leads me to believe means "and the angels sing," which is appropriately sort of, I don't know, dramatic. Like, Rammstein lyrics are often quite poetic, within reason, because, you know, you do still have songs like Pussy, and if you listen to Till Lindemann, or Lindemann's first solo album, I don't even want to say the names of some of the titles on that first album, because I fear that it actually might have some impact on my monetization. So anyway, Till's been on a like a solo career sort of stint at the moment. It's like still actively touring with Rammstein, like, as we speak, as far as I'm aware. I've seen them within the last year, but I didn't know until fairly recently that he split up with the guy that did the first album when it was just Lindemann. Like, that was a two-man project, and I think the other guy actually did quite a lot of the songwriting, at least the instruments and stuff. And I didn't realize they'd broken up, and now this is just Till Lindemann. Is just his name. And yeah, so we covered, what was it, Übers Meer, wow, 8 months ago it turns out, and I've missed a couple in between. I didn't notice Le Jardin des Larmes, sounds French, and Mein Welt, so maybe I'll go and check those out later. But yeah, we've just had Und die Engel singen, which makes me think that's 4 singles now. That's normally enough music videos before an album comes out, so I'm wondering when the album actually comes out. Let's have a look. Oh, okay, so it's coming out August 8th, so that's actually still quite a long way away. Well, I guess maybe he's taking a pause, or there's just going to be loads, and he's sort of, I feel like it's a trend recently where artists are putting out like a lot of their stuff beforehand, like a full third of the album, sometimes more, with music videos before the album even comes out. Don't know why this seems to be a thing I've noticed recently, but maybe I'm either making that up or there's like legitimate reasons for it. I remember going to an artist development course like, I don't know, 6 years ago, where the guy was saying, you know, waterfall release schedules are like gonna be the thing, and he was right, because most bands do that now, especially that now that Spotify have done that feature where you can kind of pre-save the album and the singles like kind of fill out, so you don't have a bunch of random singles saved from different things. And Spotify does a lot bad, but I will admit I like that as a feature. But anyway, let's listen to Und die Engel singen. The angels are singing to Till. I've also got the English translations for the lyrics next to me. Oh, okay. It's like that film that came out recently. Oh god, I've forgotten it now. He loves his like weird like costume imagery like that. If you look at the music video for Praise Abort, this is like straight out of that. Oh. He literally can't go like more than, we're 26 seconds in before something involving a or something is you know, is immediately and graphically shown to us. Oh, okay. The implication of what I've just seen is absolutely filthy. Till's not a spring chicken anymore either. I wouldn't like to... How old is Till Lindemann? I thought so. He's in his 60s. This man is 62 and still making music videos where the opening scenes involve somebody getting blood, you know, on them through a TV. Okay, off to a flying start, and this riff sounds fat as fuck. They're all eating pizza. Okay. On the other hand, I actually do really like this riff. It's fat. I love the tones, and that little drop out there for a section. It almost reminds me a little bit of kind of Rob Zombie. It's got that like, I know Rammstein also, like, they pioneered industrial metal as like a genre, but in terms of the tones being used, it's making me think a bit of Rob Zombie. Ich steige hoch, ganz tief ins Firmament. Die Zeit vergeht, doch meine Zeit verbrennt. Yeah, these lyrics are definitely better in German. I rise high, deep in the firmament. Time passes, but my time burns away. I mean, it's definitely sort of like deep. He definitely is. He is sort of a poet, really. In the way he delivers it is almost like poetry too. I like the effects they put on the voice for that little section there. There's lots of like interesting stuff done in the fill sections, and also, okay, he's now murdering a girl through a TV. Okay. All right. As the song's definitely got good use of space. It's very like rhythmic in its delivery, and it has this like really, really kind of urgent pace. So there's little dropout moments. Almost feels like you kind of have to stop mid-sprint, teeter for a second, and then you plunge into whatever's coming over here, which seems like it's got some more kind of synth layering to it, which is cool. Also, I have no idea what is going on in this music video. Okay. I do like this chorus. I like how at half times the drums, it kind of gives it this really epic, kind of churning feel as in comparison to the sort of urgency of the verses, and it lets him do that sonorous thing he does when he's singing like Till Lindemann.
Ein letzter Atemzug, der Blick ins Licht. Kein Zurück, Erinnerung zerbricht.
Yeah, the gang vocals are really effective too. There's that little duh, duh at the end of each phrase, really isolates it and sort of sets it. Yeah, it sets the pace nicely. Okay. A lot of violence against women in this video. Okay. Ooh, okay, going into the kind of mid-late section. Man. I know that Rammstein are like famous for their shock value stuff, and to be fair, so is Till Lindemann, but every time they do it, I get shocked again. I'm not used to seeing this kind of stuff so like heavily sort of displayed in such HD and in such a like big platform. It is kind of crazy. I mean, they must not get monetized at all, these videos. This is probably going to screw my video up reacting to it too, I'd have thought. That synth line of the chorus is great, though. Is it me, or is he just like a little bit too good at being crazy, you know? Like, there's something like genuinely unhinged about Till. Like, he just flips into this kind of like weird monster character so convincingly. Anyway, he's a good-looking 62. Yeah, this dropout section here as well, you've got the synth on their own with the drums, and then the guitars really kick in again to really show how energetic and fat that riff really is. Sometimes when you take it away for a second, it emphasizes how good it is more. Nice little soft section again. Nice. Oh. So the implication he's done this a few times, right? It's nice going from a slow bridge section into this last chorus again. It sort of like transitions it out from the hecticness of the verses more. It kind of gives it like a more emotional send-off, which is lining up with the imagery being shown as well. I'm pretty sure we just got a vagina's eye camera. Oh, there it is. I paused it on it. Now that is creative. Okay. Well. We're going to get some sort of outro as well. He's like inhaling air and... What is going on? I actually would really not like to be inside Till Lindemann's mind, I don't think. Man, how does the actress keep a straight face throughout this? I don't know. In memory of David Lynch. Okay, that's on brand. I like that. That's a kind of conscious homage. Wow, I mean that feels like a journey, especially with the sort of the music is so kind of like heavy and epic and emotional, despite the fact that I didn't understand most of it. And it's sort of like paired with this such shocking imagery and like, I don't know, he looks like he's having a mental breakdown, which I'm sure is the point, but like, you know what I mean? He's just losing his mind. And yeah, like I said, also a lot of violence against women. Man, I'm not actually going to bother putting monetization on for this video. I think it's probably just asking for a problem. I like the song though. I very much like the energy that it came with. Those verses were like particularly, I really like those. It just had this feeling of sort of like driving forward, this slamming guitar mixed in with that very rapid drum line was just really nice. It reminds me of some of the like faster Rammstein songs, which I liked. And like I said before, there's definitely some feeling of some Rob Zombie in there, less so in the choruses. I feel like that synth line is very definitively Rammstein or Lindemann inspired for the chorus, that kind of like rising and falling, wah, 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 wah. Because it's just got such an epic feel to it. It all does, especially the way that those drum lines drop out into a halftime for the choruses. It's a refined art. These guys, or Lindemann, knows what the hell he's doing. I mean, he started off as a drummer, so, you know, I actually would love to know just how much, like, literal input he has in the specific writing of the musical components of it, whether it's, you know, sort of he's a sort of writer in a room with other people who know the instruments better. I'd actually really like to know that. If anyone in the comments has any input onto that one, the writing process that goes through these, let me know, because I would actually be very, very curious. But yeah, let me know, other than that, what you guys think. Do you prefer this, or do you prefer kind of campy, older, like Lindemann the Project? Because I will admit, I am quite fond of that first album. It's like kind of crass and silly, but I like that about it. So let me know in the comments which way you guys lean. Other than that, follow me on the socials. That is always appreciated. Like, share, subscribe, all of that crazy stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.